we will discuss it in later period. It is a 2-year program and 4 semesters. The medium of instruction is English. MSc Mathematics course shall be in semester scheme. The duration is, although 2 years, the students can complete their program within 4 years. That is 2 + 2 years. And each paper will have 100 marks, carries 100 marks. That is, it will be split into 80 + 20. 80 is the semester end exam and 20 will be the internal assessment. There shall be regular counseling for the students, and we will create a WhatsApp group and also a Telegram group from which we will be able to communicate with all the students. Each semester will have a semester end exam which will be held after the semester. That is, after the contact program is completed, the students will be given certain time for their studies. Later, they will be given the semester end exams. That will be for 80 marks. As I said earlier, there is 20 marks internal assessment. The internal assessment will be in the form of assignment, that is 10 marks will be allotted for the assignment and remaining 10 marks will be allotted for the test that will be held during the contact program. And as I said that there is 80 marks is allotted for the semester end exam. In each question paper, there will be 8 full questions given, from which you are supposed to opt any 5 full questions. That means that 16 marks for each full question. So 16 into 5 will be 80 marks. So each full question will carry 16 marks. So 16 into 5 will be 80. And remaining 20 will be the internal assessment. So each paper is 80 + 20 will be equal to 100 marks. The minimum passing marks for 80 is 32. And in internal assessment, minimum marks that has to be scored is 8. So 32 + 8 will be equal to 40. So the minimum marks for a student to clear the paper or to be passed, the student has to obtain 40 marks minimum. Minimum marks for the student to pass the paper will be 40 marks. Declaration of class shall be as per the KSOU rules and regulations. The papers that will be studied in first semester, that is, the first paper is Algebra Math 1.1, second paper Real Analysis 1 Math 1.2, third paper Complex Analysis 1 Math 1.3, fourth paper Discrete Mathematics Math 1.4, and Differential Equations Math 1.5. So here, each of this paper, theory will be 80 and internal assessment will be 20. Total marks for each paper is 100 and total marks for each semester is 500. So similarly, the remaining other 3 semesters will also have 500 each. So totally the program is for 2000 marks. And the paper studied in second semester is Linear Algebra, which is coded as Math 2.1, Real Analysis 2, coded as Math 2.2, Complex Analysis 2, Math 2.3, Numerical Analysis, Math 2.4, Operation Research, Math 2.5. Now, third semester. The paper studied in third semester is Topology, Math 3.1, Measure and Integration, Math 3.2, Functional Analysis, Math 3.3, Mathematical Modeling, Math 3.4, and Computer Programming as Math 3.5. These are the papers that studied in third semester. When come to fourth semester, the other 5 papers are number theory, which is coded as Math 4.1, graph theory and algorithms, Math 4.2, fluid mechanics, Math 4.3, mathematical statistics, Math 4.4. And I want you to I want to convey you all that instead of fifth paper, there will be a project, that is a dissertation, in which the students will choose a topic that is interested to and will be given an opportunity to make a dissertation, and this dissertation will be allotted for 80 plus 20, where dissertation work will be given 80 marks and viva voce will be held after the exam, which will be for 20 marks. So this dissertation, students can choose their own topics and work on that, and the faculties in the department will guide for their dissertation work. So total marks for the program MSc Mathematics is totally 2000 marks. And the credits that is allotted for each of the semester, here I mentioned the credits. The credit for the first and second semester, each paper, the credits will be 3. That is, first semester, all 5 papers will have each 3 credits. Similarly, in second semester, the credits for all the 5 papers will be 3 each. When it comes to third semester, the 5 papers, each paper will have 4 credits. Similarly, the credit allotted for the fourth semester each will be 4. So total number of credits allotted will be 70. And when I would like to give some instructions related to assignment. The students will be given assignment questions which will be uploaded in the website. The students are supposed to download the assignment question and answer to those questions, and answer should be written at one side of this sheet in A4 sheet, and the students are requested to put a covering sheet which will be provided by the from the department. The students can communicate us and obtain the covering sheet from us and enclose the covering sheet, which will be easier for the evaluation of assignment. So I request you all to enclose the covering sheet for each of the papers. That is, the students of first semester, you are all students of first semester, and you will be studying algebra, real analysis 1, complex analysis 1, discrete mathematics, and differential equation. So each of these papers should be enclosed with the covering sheet, and the answer should be written on one side. And I request you all not to put stick file or spiral binding is not required. An ordinary binding would be sufficient. And the assignment, after writing the assignment, all the 5 booklets should be enclosed in one envelope and should be posted to the department address. And if any other guidelines or help is required from the department is always ready to help the students regarding the academic activities, and also the students will be provided with additional study materials, and the students are already been given the study material, and that is since it's the first year of the admission, the students are now being provided with the first semester and the second semester study material. Totally you have obtained 10 booklets. Each this study material that is being provided to you is very helpful for your studies. And the students also, I request the students to refer other sources that is mentioned in the study material. For more knowledge, this will be helpful. The students who answer the assignment can go through the other references along with the study material being provided by the university. The students are requested to refer other references as well and write better answers and write it neatly and submit to the university. And the test that I already mentioned is for 10 marks. This test will be held during the contact program. The students are supposed to write the test on the last day of the contact program and submit to us. From this test that will be held for the students during contact program will be only from first block. This study material for the first semester and second semester, the study material, each of the paper has 3 blocks. Say algebra, real one, complex one, discrete mathematics and differential equations. In first semester, all these papers have 3 credits and 3 blocks. Similarly, the other 5 papers from second semester also are having 3 blocks. Where in third and fourth semester, the students will be studying 4 blocks and the credits given for each of the paper is 4. And as these are some of the main information that had to be given from the university side, from the department side. The students are requested to communicate us during office hours. The students who will be there were in a WhatsApp group or a Telegram group will be created soon. And in this group, all the academic activities will be updated from the department. Say, when is the exam and when is the contact program, when is the assignment questions will also be shared in the group, and other instructions and guidelines will be provided. Any queries or any doubts that you have can be asked in the group so that we can help you and give you the guidance so that it will be smoother for you to complete the course. The purpose of this orientation program is to make you all feel comfortable about the program and also know more about our course and also know what can be done in upcoming days of your life. That is, after the completion of the program, the students, what are the opportunities they are getting? What are in which field the student can go for? That is, the students after MSc Mathematics have a great opportunity. The students here can opt for research. Students can, after MSc, can go for MPhil program or for PhD program, that is research. To do the research, the students have to take up entrance. Also, I give you some basic ideas such that if the student, after completion of their second semester, the student of MSc program can take up KCET and NET. That is the eligibility for lectureship and for the research. I request you all to take up this exam and clear the test of lectureship and research fellowship. from which you will be able to take up job in universities and also in degree colleges. And if the student does not wish to come to university or college, can also go to other sectors, some of the other government sectors, some of the research fields. The student has great opportunity, in fact. In what all fields, by the way, the student of MSc can go for is either data analysis, analytics, or lecturing, engineering, and students also can take up competitive exams after the completion of the program, can go for KAS or IAS exams, that is KPSC and UPSC exams can be taken by the students and you all can opt mathematics as your major paper and also obtain or get the opportunity of serving for state as well as the nation. This program will benefit you in for your further days, will really help you, and the trust you have kept with the university and with the department will be kept up. We will really help you in all ways and also guide you in all the academic activities and support you. So, I've already made a statement that mathematics students who have done MSc, students who have obtained MSc mathematics have great opportunities. Mathematics, as you all know, it's the science where you can consider mathematics as queen of all sciences. And number theory is what that I said is one of the major subject that is the paper that is studied, which is said to be the king of mathematics, which is considered to be the king of mathematics. Mathematics, as I said, there is various opportunities not only in government sectors but also in private sectors. Those who are already working have opted MSc Mathematics. The intention of opting this course would be for the additional knowledge to be gained, and the interest that is there for learning mathematics has made you all join the course. And this is actually a great opportunity that you will be obtaining by completion of this course. It is necessary for you all to know what all are the further options that you have after the completion of the course. Most of you all may be working as teachers, and some may be working in IT sectors and so on. After this course, you will have still more opportunities that will take you to greater positions, to greater posts. And the students who have done MSc Mathematics will have a great value. And on keeping that in mind, you all have opted this course, and this is really great. And what else can we say about mathematics? Mathematics that is offered for MSc is advanced. You will be learning more in terms of theory, wherein in BSc, the bachelor degree, you have learned in terms of problems. You knew some of the theorems from which you have solved problems. When it comes to the post-graduation, the students here will be studying more in terms of theory. The students are supposed to learn theorems where we'll be deriving the formulas. The student will be able to understand the concept in brief and also will be able to approach problems since the student will be knowing the theory. So here you will be studying pure mathematics, wherein you will have more, you will be studying in detail, in brief, and in terms of theory. So I request the students to take the course seriously and study daily and at least give some time for the study. Since it's theory, you need to practice it regularly. If the practice is done regularly, you will really be able to score well. So I request you all to study regularly. Make sure you allot some time for studying. This will create confidence all, and this will help you at the semester end exam, during semester end exam. If you keep everything to the end of the semester, the student, I'm sure you will find it difficult to complete the program. I kindly request you to at least give half an hour, more than half an hour, 1 hour every day, and at least learn a theorem. At least one theorem, if you learn and practice and write it and check whether you have written it properly. If you keep doing this way throughout the semester, you will surely be able to score well. Hence, I kindly request you all to study well and take it seriously, since you have taken it with more ambitiously. I want you all to do it really well and make use of this degree in your further days. This should not be just as your additional qualification. It should help you to bring up in life. It should help you to achieve in your upcoming life. So, for this reason, the program that you have opted, MSc Mathematics, with lots of hope and with keeping in mind the opportunities that you will be getting in upcoming days, looking to all these, you have opted this course. And hence, to uh, complete this program, that seriousness also should be there in the student. For the completion, you need to put some effort and allot some time for the studies. This will really help you in scoring well. And also, if you start preparing for KSET NET from the beginning state, I'm sure that you will be able to clear those tests and take up the lectureship. So I kindly request you to refer the study material given by us as well as the other references by which you will all be able to clear these exams and get the better jobs. So what all are the employment roles that an MSc student can roles that can be played by the student of MSc who has obtained MSc Mathematics. What are type of jobs they can obtain in the non-teaching sectors? That would be data scientists. They can be appointed as mathematics teachers. If willing to teach, then can be appointed in universities and colleges. Then you can be appointed as quantitative analysts, also as editorial assistants. You can be taken as research assistants in some of the research institutes. So, students, apart from these, you can also take jobs in banks, in share markets, in space agencies, some research centers also. So from these, what I am trying to tell you is what further can be done after the program. What are the opportunities you will be getting after the completion of the program? It should be known to you all. And the purpose of this orientation is not just to say what the program is offering. We also intend to speak what will be the uses, what will be the opportunities you will be getting after the completion. This is also our intention to conduct this orientation program. So here I have taken some time of yours and given some keynotes about the course, and also stated some of the opportunities that you may have in upcoming days after the completion, and what all possibilities are there after the completions of the program. It is a great pleasure speaking with you all and giving some information or a brief idea about the course and how the exams will be held, what is the minimum score for the student to clear a paper, what are the credits, how the student has to answer the assignment. These are some of the points that was being concentrated during in this orientation, and I hope that this orientation program has benefited you, and we can keep in touch through the Telegram group or in WhatsApp group, and I take the opportunity to help you all in the upcoming days for your completion of the course. Thank you all. I thank the university for giving me this opportunity to speak with the students of MSc Mathematics of July 2020 batch. I thank all the students. I thank the authority. Thank you all.